Hey everyone, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Tiara Gordon and I am a real estate agent here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So the whole point of this video is for me to tell you how you can go about obtaining your own real estate license. Okay, so just as a disclaimer, for each state is different to obtain your real estate license. So you want to make sure that you're doing your own research and that you're calling around, call your real estate commission to figure out what you need to actually get your license. Okay, just as a disclaimer, I'm just here to tell you my experience and how I got my real estate. First thing you want to do, like I already said, make sure you're doing your own research. Okay, do your research to figure out what your state requires you to have to get your license. You want to make sure that you're at least 18 years or older if you're in the state of Pennsylvania. To obtain your real estate license, you have to be 18 years or older. So for my real estate licensing, I had to complete a total of 75 hours of pre-licensing education. And how did I go about figuring out, like, first of all, no one taught me anything about real estate. I literally went in completely blinded, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I literally just start calling some different brokerages in my area asking like, hey, I want to get my real estate license. How do I go about it? Are you offering any type of classes that aren't virtual? Okay, let me tell you guys, since this pandemic hit, so many different classes and education, or even for high schoolers and everything else, everyone's doing like virtual learning. I am a hands-on kind of person, so virtually learning does not work for me, okay? And actually, before I start calling around to different brokerages, I actually signed up for some online classes and I was so hesitant. I'm all like, do I really want to spend this money for these online classes? Then I'm telling myself, like, Tiara, I tend to do that a lot. I talk to myself a lot. If you ever see me on the street and I'm talking to myself, I promise I'm not crazy, okay? But I mean, I'm my best friend. You are your own best friend. You're supposed to be, at least. But anyway, so I'm like, Tiara, like, do you really want to spend this money? And then I realized, like, what else are you going to spend this money on? Girl, jump in and take that risk. And that's what I did. I took the risk. And I realized I don't like online. I mean, it's a whole bunch of reading. If you have the time to just go through and just read chapters and chapters, by all means. I mean, I know some people who's like, oh, I finished in 2 months and maybe in a month or whatever. That is not me. I actually did some night classes. What were my hours? So my hours were, because I know it was by the time I got off, I want to say my hours were like 5:30 to 8 o'clock. Yeah, they were 5:30 to 8 o'clock. And I love my instructor. I mean, I love really everything about the classes. The classes were pretty easy. It's really when you get to the exam where you're kind of like, okay, things are getting a little challenging. But I'm getting off task. So to recap, what do you need? You have to be 18 years or older, your GED, a high school diploma. You have to finish your 75-hour course of pre-licensing, okay? Now, once again, that is for the state of Pennsylvania. That might not be for everywhere else. Another question that I've had people ask me is, well, how much did it cost you to start? So I paid I paid like $450 for the courses. And I think it was money well spent. If you weren't about, well, should I buy this? Should I make that investment? Invest in yourself. Take that chance. Like, invest into your own self. So yeah, absolutely. So the prices were between $400 and $450. Now the prices varies. I mean, if you're doing online classes, like, you might only have to pay $200 or $300. It just varies. So I really do recommend you calling around and just seeing what's out there. And then finally, you want to go take your exam. Now, I've heard people say, well, the exam was really easy or it was super hard. There's 2 parts to the exam, I believe. It's the state and the national portion. So the first time I went in, I passed the state portion my first try. And then I did not pass the nationals my first try. But so long story short, is the test hard?
Is the test hard?
I wouldn't say it's hard, but I wouldn't say it's easy. But I would say if you at least understand If you know definition, like your key terms, like in the definitions, you should be okay when it comes time to take the test. But so was the test hard or easy? I don't really want to say. To me, wasn't hard. It wasn't that easy either. Okay, on a scale 1 through 10, I give it like a 6. On a scale 1 through 10 for how hard it is, I give it a 6, okay? And I was really worried about math. So if you're in Pennsylvania, once again, I don't know about everyone else's, but if you're in PA, there are not a lot of math questions, okay? I think I might have like 5 or 6 math questions. That's it. Thank the Lord, because, Lord knows. So I think I kind of wrapped up everything on what you need to know in order to become a real estate licensee. Make sure you're 18 or older. Make sure you have your high school diploma or your GED. Make sure you take your course, your 75-hour courses. And then go take your exam. You go take your exam, you pass it. I literally got my license, like the actual paper form of it, maybe in like 2 or 3 weeks. It didn't take that long, so absolutely. But so yeah, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, okay? And subscribe to my channel. I will be uploading more videos. I'm going to try to at least do a video a week, starting out. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I hope this video was very informative. So that's all I got. See you next time. Peace.